Hey guys, it's Captain Harris. Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a little video on Power Trip since it's coming up so soon, which is kind of crazy because it seems like they, just announced that festival. But I've been looking at like the ticket page and everything like that to see how it's selling, and surprisingly saw that there's seats in just about any place you want to sit in that venue. So we thought, like, how is this going to sell in the next less than a month,
Well, I thought it'd be a good idea to just, like, see what it looks like as we're a few weeks out.
Yeah.
And, if any last-minute people maybe were on the fence about going, see what it would cost. And, we'll also put a little bit of a price sheet out for if we wanted to go, since there's so many tickets still available.
Yeah, because that's my thought, is, like, if there's that many tickets, you're kind of relying on locals to buy them because it's like, how expensive are these hotels going to be,
Yeah, that's
everything.
One thing we haven't really looked at is, like, what would it fully cost for two people from, and this is from Florida.
Yeah, so this could be, you're coming from anywhere else. You could drive in if you're from California or anywhere close by, but just a thought of, if I decided to go to Power Trip now, how much would it cost to be the way that I want it to be?
Right, and this is obviously hyper specific to our location, but I thought it would be interesting to see what it would come out to. I didn't expect there to be at least like pit tickets and stuff.
Oh yeah, we'll show you the map here.
So this is just on the general sites, and if you go to buy now, then we get your choices. And also, while we were at Death Clock, we had ended up talking to one of our friends who was actually going to Power Trip. And he had mentioned that, he just bought his flights and stuff, and he's getting ready for that. And he said, yeah, it doesn't matter where he ends up. He's just going to shuffle his way up to the front.
Yeah, because, at first I was like, those tickets were really expensive. He was like, no, they were only like $600. I'm like, yeah, the cheapest one's all the way in the back. He's like, no, I'll work my way to the front. I'm like, I don't think you realize there are seats for like a mile in front of you.
What is he going to pole vault over the seats?
So that was a little unfortunate.
Yeah, so that was another thought I had, was like, how many people are going on this site like it looks here, and they're not really looking around. They just say, okay, general admission, yep, let's go $5.99. Okay, that's fair for all those bands. And
he also didn't realize that that's the only bands playing. He thought, those are just the headliners for the night. There's obviously got to be a bunch of other bands, but no, he didn't know about the GA thing, and he also didn't know about there being no other bands. But,
so there are people out there that are going to this that think they're going to be at the front and seeing lots more bands than there are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a small minority,
maybe just our friend.
Maybe just our friend. That's just our friend, And it's funny, since he's our friend, that he doesn't know this stuff.
Yeah, when we're just like maniacal about it.
Anyway, so when you go to, it's seats, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So I want to go to seats.
I've been periodically checking up on this, and it hasn't been selling very fast.
I cannot believe they haven't opened up single day tickets.
I stuck to their word.
They really did. And that's why there's no second weekend.
Yeah, this was crazy because Desert Trip, that sold out within the day, I think, and that's why they announced like their second weekend. And the idea was to have a second weekend for this. But anyways.
So with Pit being like that, does that mean
it's because you have to go on a separate page to buy it. Pit was lit up last time because there was still VIP packages available.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, maybe they sold out of those, maybe they're just holding some back.
But so as of three-ish weeks out, you can buy on almost any section there is.
And check like the front sections. Are the front sections like all VIP or?
I would think so. Like, what are these purple stars?
Yeah, it's VIP.
Yeah, VIP. We got some regular seats.
That's regular. It's just the purple ones.
So you can be up front. All these seats right up. Yeah. Well, up front for the seats anyway.
Click one of the blue ones. I want to see how much that cost. Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Like the closest non-VIP blue.
Yeah, we're looking at $1,400 plus fees. It's not even
like
the total.
$150
for one seat.
Yeah. So you can have a ticket just about anywhere you want, still in this venue.
I mean, like, obviously the middle front is taken.
Yeah. Or when we were looking at tickets before, they had it like on like day 2 that the right side grandstands were sold out, or the left side. It was one of the sides of the grandstands were completely sold out. And then, like, a month later, it came up, and they were all completely available. They just held it back to make it look like it was sold out and, like, freak people out. Like, oh, I better get a ticket because this is selling so fast.
They're all singles here.
I know.
But, I mean, it hasn't sold terribly in the C's. But what is with this section?
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking is, like, is this all just stuff that they've, like, held back to make it look like it's sold better? Because it's like, I don't trust it after what happened with the grandstands and pre-sales.
So
after pre-sales, sorry.
Yeah, they're really... Sorry, I haven't seen much of the back section. Yeah. So the back sections seem to be more sold.
Well, yeah, they're lower priced.
Except on the sides there. But I'm still shocked that the front section...
And I wouldn't be surprised.
There's still regular tickets.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just had some of it blocked out. Because that's what that one section you were looking at with that big block of seats looked like. Like, they just, like, dropped that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And then, so if you want to be in the grandstands, let's see what that looks like.
There's not a whole lot in those, I don't think. But you can still get...
And yet, you can still be at the front.
But that's what I'm saying. So, like, you can basically be just about anywhere you want.
This is kind of strange that these are not available, but the fronts are. I mean, maybe it's just a big price difference. So, $1,400, the same price.
That's what I'm saying. It's just weird.
Like, why are these available?
I'd be really curious to see actual numbers and stuff after the fact.
We're never going to know, like, what was held back.
Yeah. All the influencers will pay to sit in those seats.
Yeah. Let's check the other side. So, yeah, like, basically, if you want to go, you can sit almost anywhere.
Maybe alone.
Maybe alone. But still, no, like, you know,
I know.
You can be right here. But yeah, I can't believe all these. Like, how are there still this many? I know it's on the side a little bit, but it's not a bad view. Anyway, if we were to go all this way, would we want a seat?
Absolutely not.
So obviously we would want to be at the front.
I would want pit.
We would want pit.
Like when this came out, and I thought, okay, well they charge $600 for Coachella. If they did GA and charged $600, I was gonna go. That's a fair price. That's not.
So we got $15.99 here, 2 tickets for us.
Whew.
Okay. So that's a lot. Let's see if anything's added or if that is everything.
I think that's probably everything.
Okay, so we have a $300 convenience fee.
So convenient.
A delivery fee to what? Email it to me?
For the price of 3 Iron Maiden tickets, you can be convenienced.
So yeah, $3,513 just for tickets to this thing. So let's plug that into the trusty calculator. That's the first thing you need if you're gonna go. So $3,513. Now, of course, we're gonna need a place to stay, right? Mm-hmm. So let's plug that in. We're in Indio.
India?
No, Indio. And so we would come in the night before and leave the day after it ends. So the 5th through the 9th. 2 travelers, okay. Let's look on the map. Okay, so the show is located right here in this field. So the general area around here, this is what you're looking at per night to stay in the area for this venue.
Why don't you put a filter on the price to get rid of all those $3,000 a night up in the corner? So scroll down. There
price
you go.
Per night. So let's bring it down to what? 500 max?
Yeah, max.
Okay. Okay. A lot less to choose from. So this one, I saw this one the other day, but this is actually just an outdoor camping ground that you can put your tent on. And me personally, I would like a bed and a door.
I wouldn't be paying $3,000 for tickets and then sleeping in a tent.
And even then, it's still $1,300 total to not have a room. So, you know, it's a once-in-a-lifetime show. You want to stay in a once-in-a-lifetime hotel, right?
Well, it doesn't need to be once in a lifetime.
I'm kidding. There's 354.
There's 355 as well. I feel like that's all on the same property.
This is legit the cheapest one, I think. Yeah, okay, so this is an entire condo. $2,433 after fees and taxes. So to stay in the general area, it's not even close. Because like I said, if we're staying up here, the show is right there. Mm-hmm. So let's go ahead and plug that in. Like it looks like it'll be fine, you know, for us. So we add 2,433.
Which I would literally never pay.
Okay, so we're at just under $6,000 right now. Now we also need a way to get there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need some flights. So we're gonna leave from Orlando. Go into what? Palm Springs is the closest?
It is.
So looking at going from Orlando to Palm Springs, and it's already filtered as the cheapest, and we're at $1,285.
Which we wouldn't do. Like you'd need a rental car anyway.
So LAX has to be cheaper than this. Ooh, what's this?
13 hours? No.
Oh, that's cheap though.
But it's the price difference. You pay less. Like you pay $13 more for a nonstop.
Well, this is a big difference from Palm Springs.
Yeah.
So 178 for basic economy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and select that.
And hopefully there's a nonstop flight home, because sometimes they play that game with you.
Yeah, so one stop, non-stop, okay.
It's only $12 more.
Overnight. I could deal with that.
Well, that's what most flights from out there are anyway, so.
We'll pay the extra $12 for a nonstop. Okay, $379. So this is looking like the cheapest part of this trip so far.
Yeah, and that's not bad. Like I would pay that to go to California, absolutely.
Yeah,
I wouldn't pay the ticket price. I wouldn't pay the hotel price. I would pay.
Yeah, this is a fine deal to get over there.
Fine deal to go to California.
But of course, we'd also need a car.
Yeah, you need a car either way. Whether we'd be going to Palm Springs or we'd be going to LAX, because I don't want to rely on Uber. You know, I wouldn't want to rely on Ubers to get in and out of the venue and get around.
So, I believe it starts you as the cheapest here for a midsize. So that takes us up to $710.
Yeah.
For the car for 4 days and the flight. You know what we forgot though?
What?
Is a parking pass.
That's true.
For Power Trip, because I mean, they have to charge for parking, right?
Oh yes.
Okay, so we're gonna have to add that in.
Unless we want to take the nice shuttle in, but I think you still need a shuttle pass. But I prefer to park.
So we're at 6,006. Oh, getting painfully close to 666 on everything. Realistically, you would want to get a parking pass because you know you're not going to Uber out of there. Parking. $99 plus fees.
That's
for
camping.
A parking pass. Oh yeah, my bad.
$199. They only have preferred parking available at this point. So
is this a special parking or is this? I guess you wouldn't know.
Well, I would imagine it's like closer to the exit and entrance.
I feel like if you were on this site, you would feel like you'd have to purchase this in order to.
Oh yeah, I mean,
make sure you have a parking spot.
We're basically doing at this point because it's like of the tickets left outside of locals. You know, this is what people would be looking at to pay to come to this festival at this point.
So $219 for a parking pass.
They have shuttles and stuff there too that go to like select hotels there, but like clearly.
But it's like if you have a car.
Oh yeah, and clearly all those hotels are sold out at this point.
So $219 for that. So we're at a grand total for this, and this isn't including food, merch, anything, just to go to the show, it's going to cost us $6,875.96.
And when I when I thought that we were going to do this, because I didn't think that the tickets were going to be $1,700, when I looked into it at the time, it was going to cost us like $5,000 with pit tickets and the hotel prices and stuff at the time. I'd locked in a hotel before the rates shot up, which I've since dumped, obviously. And it was going to cost us a little under $5,000 to do this. Now it's almost $7,000.
Yeah, the price has gone up a lot, which is surprising because, Aussie's not playing.
Yeah, we haven't even, addressed that, but, yeah, I think everybody saw it coming, unfortunately. I feel bad for everybody who bought tickets for him, and...
Do you think Priest is a good replacement?
Absolutely not. The fact that, Aussie could do, a big freaking tour and sell it out, whereas Judas Priest plays smaller venues here, and they don't sell them out.
Well, I think it's a size thing of the band, really, because at this point, Judas Priest is the only band on there that does not, that can't sell arenas.
Yeah.
They don't do arena tours or anything, so they're a much smaller band.
Yeah.
But... Personally, I think I'd have more fun seeing
I'd
Judas
have much
Priest.
more fun. I'm just saying, for the money that you're paying, now every single one of these bands, except AC/DC, you can see for a decent price, not on that tour.
So for me, the only big pull
is AC/DC.
Is AC/DC at this point. And with the way they've been online, they've now announced who's playing with them, and they just put out that teaser of them rehearsing. I just feel like as soon as Power Trip's over, it's going to be, hey, here's our world tour.
Yeah.
So that's basically our update for Power Trip. You can still buy a ticket to anywhere, front, back, seats, the stands. Yeah. Is this something that you guys think you're going to, pull the trigger on at this point, or you're going to let it pass?
I feel like those who are traveling and were going to pull the trigger have pulled the trigger. And that's that. And then anybody else who's looking into it is going to see these price tags and be like, I can't afford that. Especially knowing that, a lot of our viewers are Maiden fans, clearly, because that's what we do most of. But, if you're a Maiden fan, you know that a tour announcement's going to come so soon after this.
It is nigh.
Yeah.
It is coming.
So are you going to just wait to spend, how many Maiden tickets could you buy for this one?
Shocking amount.
60? So that's it for this video. I guess we'll see you on the update for Power Trip when it actually happens, because good old Mike, Handlebar Mustache Mike, is going to be coming
there.
in. Yeah, he's going to be there. He's going to be sending us video clips and stuff, showing us what it's like there, and
So once we see how it goes down, we'll do an update video and tell you guys what we saw.
Yeah, so if any of you guys are going, have a great time. Hope you locked into some better prices than this one you booked.
Yeah.
Or, you're just filthy rich and you're staying in a bougie hotel and having a great time. So
yeah, I saw some for $28,000 for the 4 days.
That's just price gouging because it's a festival.
Nah, that's just normal pricing. Anyways,
thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.